Hey! Help me! I don't know where the hell I am!
Hey, hey, hey! Look who didn't die. Let's get going. I need my internet back. Hop in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
This cavern pipes the internet from the surface all the way down here to the lower floors. It's on the outskirts of the reactor, though. It doesn't seem much of your usual activity.
There's a lot of people here. Nice and quiet most of the time. Not today, though, obviously.
Hey! Hey! Help me! I don't know where the hell I am!
Hey, hey, hey! Look who didn't die. Let's get going. I need my internet back. Hop in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
This cavern pipes the internet from the surface all the way down here to the lower floors. It's on the outskirts of the reactor, though. It doesn't see much of your usual activity, which is why I built my home here. Nice and quiet most of the time. Not today, though, obviously. This is your stop. I can't go any closer to the data mass, but it's just a short walk up the ridge. Get moving. Hey, I just intercepted a message from the reactor's intercom network. Looks like an internal repair and containment team beat us to the mast. I can't let them find the modifications I made, so you can take them out. Should be a piece of cake, a few repair drones, some standard model security bots, and one officer.
Hey! Help me! I don't know where the hell I am!
Hey, hey, hey! Look who didn't die. Let's get going. I need my internet back. Hop in. All right. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
This cavern pipes the internet from the surface all the way down here to the lower floors. It's on the outskirts of the reactor, though. It doesn't see much of your usual activity, which is why I built my home here. Nice and quiet most of the time. Not today, though, obviously. This is your stop. I can't go any closer to the data mass, but it's just a short walk up the ridge. Get moving. Hey, I just intercepted a message from the reactor's intercom network. Looks like an internal repair and containment team beat us to the mast. I can't let them find the modifications I've made, so you need to take them out. Should be a piece of cake, a few repair drones, some standard model security bots, and one officer.
See? All okay. Gentle hand send him back.
Looks like the place they were containing the alien. Not a good sign when they don't bother moving it to exobiology. It means it's too dangerous to transport. There we go. Lost my connection with you for a few minutes. Must have been the magma interfering. Speaking of magma, this elevator shaft seems to be full of stuff. That is unfortunate. It's okay, quick detour. You're super close to the transit system. Reached the pits. The Planck Internal Transit System. You rode it on the way up to the surface as well, right? This station has been idle since evac, of course, but it looks like it's still in working order. There's a train nearby. I'll call it in. Crab. Big crab. Big crab. Slow down, back up. Do not go near the big crab. Stop, not the train. Emergency brake something. Crab.
Go.
Welcome back from near death. You have been in a medically induced coma for 75 hours to aid recovery. You received one message 3 days ago.
Hello.
I repeat. The signal is extremely weak. Communications damage.
Remote command severance detected. Entering autonomous mode.
Hey! Up here!
Finish loading autonomous mode. Welcome to BAM. Unknown life forms, locations, weapons, political groups, and philosophical concepts will be scanned and entered into encyclopedia automatically. Medical and teleportational services will function normally. Unfortunately,
community has been split by violence. The church in the east rules the land, enforcing peace and faith. The rebels in the west seek to undermine our way of life.
The church wishes us to power underground. Our rebellion's goal is revelation and freedom from this dark cave we hide in.
The rebels threaten a generation of peace and prosperity. Their terrorist attacks kill our innocent civilians. Do not listen to their sickly words.
Fight for freedom. Sacrifices must be made. Your rulers recline in the gilded halls of the castle, while we commoners suffer and toil. No longer will we blindly follow the power of the Maharshi.
The general offers nothing but darkness. Turning away from the light of the holy hypercube will bring a blight on our people.
You fool! The hypercube is a natural phenomenon. It is no god.
Sacrilege and lies!
By the devil, you are a skilled fighter. I believe you could help us. Follow me to the rebels' headquarters. Perhaps you could fight alongside him and his army.
Halt! What brings you to the secured area?
This stranger is a mighty warrior that can help our cause. I bring her to seek audience with the general.
A mighty warrior? We shall see about that.
Full health restored.
Please, be my good comrade, Vladimir.
I am not comfortable fighting alongside a human. What if she begins bleeding? What do we do?
Did you not see her fight Vladimir? She has some sort of self-repair device on her left hand. Do not worry.
What if she falls asleep? Animals are always falling asleep.
They don't sleep that often. She will not fall asleep on the battlefield.
What about food? Animals need food. What if she begins to complain she's hungry?
I will feed you to her, понимаете меня?
Хорошо, хорошо.
Full health restored. Full health restored. Full health restored.
The church was not so limited. We get
Who dares enter the sacred hall?
You will die for the injustice you have subjected us to!
You who passes into our world, I sense the Hypercube's power within you. Had you not followed the path of evil, you could have joined our church. As it is, you must be struck down. of the villagers who turned against me. I gave them freedom from Plank. I gave them everything. And in return they rebel against me and send a human assassin. They are ungrateful desecrators.
Full health restored.
I will lay down my own life and my own dignity. You fool. You do not know what you have done. What rage is going to rain upon you and yours for 1,000 years. You may not escape, even by leaving this universe. This is not the end.
Alert. Signal breakthrough.
Well, hello. Oh, now it's getting through. Remember me, it's Gentlehand. I dropped you down that elevator shaft. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. But all's well that ends well, isn't that right? A few broken bones, a few ruptured organs. Nothing Brian couldn't patch up. Listen, Theorist contacted me yesterday and explained what he has discovered. If I had known, well, to be frank, I would have killed you immediately. It's a bit late for that now, though, so here is plan B. I understand you are absolutely determined to return to your home universe. I don't blame you, but using the reactor core to do so will have devastating consequences. You're being used, Sanja. You're being used by the Void delegation to open a rift at the reactor core. The delegation will pour in and exterminate anything in their way as they search for their hypercube. I beg of you, please do not use the core. There's another option that Theorist didn't know about, that Brian doesn't know about, that even Nani doesn't know about. There is a machine in the deep lands called the Anti-Symmetric Vortex Propagator. I have reason to believe the Vortex Propagator is nearly in working order, and that it can be used to traverse between universes. If you find this machine, do anything you can to get it working. You can leave this universe behind forever, foil the delegation, and save us all. Whatever you do, don't tell Brian. He's been ordered by Nani, who has been ordered by the delegation to get you to the core. I only wish I could join you, but alas, I have no means to bypass the security guarding the lower floors. The fate of this world is in your hands. I must sever this connection before Brian tracks me. So, this is goodbye. May you reach your home safely.
Well, wait a second, what are you doing here? Nah, it doesn't matter. I was following some weird transmissions. Thought there was someone else. Must have just been your BAM acting up. Anyway, turns out you're not dead, so that's news. I'll try to come meet you at the far shore. You're still mostly on track to the reactor core, I suppose. Now, I hate to leave you so soon, but I may have been followed out here, and this drone is expensive. Catch you later. Those little shits. Avenge me!
This is the Planck ISS Ganymede. You are trespassing in the restricted area surrounding Quantum Reactor 7 and have resisted apprehension by Planck security forces. Prepare to be fired upon. What the hell was that? 13 to Plank ISD command. Come in, ISD command. This is Officer 13 to Plank ISD. This is Officer 13 to Plank ISD command. This is Officer 13 to Plank. This is Officer 13 to Plank ISD command. Come in, ISD command. Excuse me. Oh, good. You made it. The biology of this creature is unlike anything I've encountered in the reactor. Nice work! We'll make a security drone out of you yet. And with the fish dead, it should be no problem to open the mouth.
Hey, before I leave you, we need to talk. I haven't been helping you out of pure generosity. Before you arrived, I was contacted by a friend of mine. Nani's motivations are, I must admit, a bit of a mystery to me, but he gave me some hot intel and only asked that in return, I deliver you to the reactor core to return home. I know what you'll ask, and no, I don't know why Nani cares about you. He refuses to tell me. I'm a man of my word, though, and I've been doing everything in my power to deliver you to the core. Just try to stay alive a bit longer, and we'll all be happy. I would love to stay here and help in person, but I just saw more security. The core is completely sealed off. The plank always leaves a way to unseal it for workers to access it in an emergency. Check the control tower. There should be some clues there. Okay, you may notice I have stopped the train, and we are not yet at the reactor core. Time for confession part 2. The intel Nani shared with me was regarding a secret laboratory deep within the reactor. It may hold incredible scientific discoveries just beyond my grasp. And since it is directly on the way to the core, the thought crossed my mind. Why don't we make a little pit stop? Okay, admittedly, I planned this from the beginning. It's the reason I agreed to help you. Stop glaring, I can see you. Listen, I'm a scientist. I can't turn down free, stolen research up for grabs. I can't get down there to access them myself, but you can get in and scan everything for me. You do that, I get you to the core and send you on your way. It's a fair deal, a win. There's a console on the back wall of the storage room that I can hack using the codes Nani gave me. Just hold the BAM up to it. Down we go. Okay, you may notice I have stopped the train, and we are not yet at the reactor core. Time for confession part 2. The intel Nani shared with me was regarding a secret laboratory deep within the reactor. It may hold incredible scientific discoveries just beyond my grasp. And since it is directly on the way to the core, the thought crossed my mind. Why don't we make a little pit stop? Okay, admittedly, I planned this from the beginning. It's the reason I agreed to help you. Stop glaring, I can see you. Listen, I'm a scientist. I can't turn down free, stolen research up for grabs. I can't get down there to access them myself, but you can get in and scan everything for me. You do that, I get you to the core and send you on your way. It's a fair deal, a win-win. Come on. There's a console on the back wall of the storage room that I can hack using the codes Nani gave me. Just hold the BAM up to it. Down we go. Incredible. All this time, this was down here.
Welcome. Identification failed. Unreceived message from Dr. Emily Plant from 260 days ago. Relaying message.
Hello team, it's Emily again. Last minute change of plans. Dr. Morgan...
Welcome. Identification failed. Unreceived message from Dr. Emily Plant from 216 days ago. Relaying message.
Hello team, it's Emily again. Last minute change of plans. Dr. Morgan determined it's too dangerous to disassemble the vortex propagator, so we're going to be leaving it behind. It'll take a chunk of our budget to rebuild it, but I'd rather take a financial hit than blow ourselves up. In about 5 years, the exotic matter will have decayed enough to be safe, and we can send out a salvage team at that time. Anyway, the data list clear headquarters is up and running and ready to receive shipments of all the equipment as planned.
What exotic matter? Fascinating.
Entering demo
said
mode.
they were working on a new
Welcome
method
to the Plant Anti-Symmetric Vortex Propagator, the product of the Vertigo Initiative's hard work over the last 2 decades. To activate the Vortex Propagator, initiate the 9 subsystems on consoles A, B, and C.
I'm usually not one for caution, but I really don't think you should turn that thing on right now. Hey, are you listening to me? Scary anti-symmetry equals bad news. Just because it's supposed to be a portal between universes doesn't mean it'll take you where you want to go.
Exotic matter ratios exceeding safety thresholds. Initiating emergency shutdown.
Oh, thank goodness.
Warning. Emergency protocol JSON file not found.
For God's sake. I have done nothing but help you and support you. And you're paying me with what? This? You're going to wreck the whole place. You're right next to the reactor core, you know. You'll destabilize above half the continent.
Stand behind protective shield and activate the vortex propagator. Thank you for using Plant Technologies, and have a nice day.
You're an idiot. You know what? That was supposed to be starting to happen. Shit.
The catalyst.
Environment detected. Please return to habitable domain at your earliest convenience.
while you've been bouncing between dimensions, the reactor was quite possibly and irretrievably destabilized. What Earth propelled you to activate that portal anyway?
I'm afraid I must take the blame for that.
What? Shadowhand, this is an encrypted channel. What are you doing on here?
Calm now, Brian. Really think I don't know your
Reactor
code?
force stability at 40%.
That doesn't matter now, though. We're all about to
Reactor
die.
force stability at
Young
20%.
lady, if you hurry to the reactor core, Brian's plan might still work. I apologize for directing you toward...
Full health restored.
What is this? Joe chests. How did they all get in here? Clank. Oh dear, I know what's going on. Clank is attempting to summon a creature so powerful, so dominant, it rules an entire universe. This must be their last, most desperate line of defense. Joseph.
I should have known Brian and his little pet were responsible for this. You terrorist piece of shit! I can't believe I trusted you. I let you go. I'll never forgive myself for not shooting you the moment I saw you in that fish. I crossed my edge.
Our friend Option 13. How did he get his memory back? He was about a fish. 13, buddy, let's talk this out.
I won't let you blow up the reactor. You've done enough damage. This ends here.
Get here. Didn't know what my life before.
Done with you, there'll be nothing left for the sanitation drones to clean up! You're blowing up the reactor, Brian, and for what? Money? Or worse, are you actually sympathetic to the lunar separatists?
Ridiculous. Officer 13 knows I'm not political. They'll only do it for money.
Crush you into a fucking two-dimensional entity! You can fly, Frank! You think you can kill Cyber Joseph like any other robot? Even the meat nailer's just tempting me. You're delaying the inevitable! Give up and I'll end this quickly!
I'm worried he's right. This thing is unkillable with conventional weaponry. I've never seen armor like this before. Give me a minute. I'm checking my archives. Yes, okay, listen. Your band noted in the deep labs that Cyber Joe's weakness is antimatter. I can flash your annihilator with experimental firmware. A high-intensity antimatter particle beam is the only hope to kill something like this. This is going to absolutely melt your gun, though, so sorry in advance. The update now.
How is this possible? No, this can't happen. How are you damaging my armor? How do you have the firepower? I won't give up. I won't stop until the reactor is safe. I can't die now after so many years of failed.
Jesus Christ, is that necessary? He was already down. I suppose he did try to kill you. And you spent your entire trip here killing security. I can't really blame you. Fuck. Just check with me next time before killing my friends, okay?
Warning, reactor core stability at 10%.
This is it. At last.
I wish it didn't have to come to this. We just have to hope that the Void delegation is gentler on this world than the core destabilizing would be.
Wait. What does the Void delegation have to do with this? How do you even know about them? I've barely begun researching the Void.
Who do you think you're working for, Brian?
I was just doing Nani a favor. I don't know why Nani cares about this girl getting her home.
Brian, Nani is working for the Void delegation. When Sonja arrived in this universe, she was chosen by an agent of the Void as the catalyst, and had her molecular structure altered to open a gateway when she touches the event horizon.
But why?
For the delegation to retrieve the holy hypercube.
Wait, a hypercube from the Thanatos scriptures? It's in this universe?
How many hypercubes do you think there are, Brian? None of this matters now, though. Sonja must jump into the core, or Earth will be destroyed the good old-fashioned way with an enormous explosion.
Wait, stop. Do you idiots really think a quantum reactor collapse would be as destructive as the entire Void delegation having a portal to our front lawn? We don't think they would just take the hypercube back. They can easily kill us all. They can snuff out the sun on a whim. They can delete every atom in the universe in an instant. They can turn our universe into the ether.
Sonja, let me remind you that if you don't jump in, you will also die in the explosion.
Its sacrifice will save over half the Earth and the rest of the solar system, not to mention all other life in the entire universe.
Sonja, you have to act now. Neither Brian or I can force your hand. You just have to do what must be done.
Sonia, please, don't do this. You don't understand how the delegation operates. I am begging you.
Your well-meaning friends cannot force your hand. But I can. You thought you could break from your path using the vortex propagator, but it only sealed your fate. I shall return the hypercube to its glory, and Apollyon will grant me a seat on his council at last. Based on its technical specifications, this pod is designed to drop scientific instruments into low orbit around the reactor core. We will be taking a more direct trajectory. When you pass the event horizon, your altered cells will trigger a reaction leading to the creation of a permanent rift to the Void, where Apollyon's soldiers wait restlessly even now. In appreciation of your compliance, you will even return to your home afterwards. We have no interest in your universe. Now, the time has come.
Tidal data is online. Releasing drop log in 15 seconds.
It must be frustrating to be so powerless, but this is how it must occur. Farewell, and thank you for your service to the Void.
Greetings, friend of mine. We are finally on our way home. Try not to think of the world we leave behind. The hypercube residing in that realm was a sentence of death from the beginning. The Void delegation, it is more powerful than you can imagine. The only one who could have stopped Henrique is a rogue realm walker, and even Cowboy has his limits. What matters is, we are safe. We will never set foot in that cursed reactor again. The nightmare has ended. We near your universe. I have a ways to travel yet. May our paths never cross again. Thank you for the fruit.
Realmic transference complete. BAM duty fulfilled. Initiating permanent shutdown.